Why couldn't I just use AI for my taxes instead of hiring you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I'm glad I get this all the time. So I would say this. You're right. All the info's on there and there's all these different tools that you could use. I guess kind of first question, like how comfortable do you feel learning an AI tool about accounting and taxes? Like you're not really familiar with it anyways. Like how comfortable do you think you'd be able to like make that happen?
I haven't thought about that.
Okay, and that makes sense. Like that's what we're here for, right? Like me, I like cars. Fast and Furious is probably one of my favorite movies. I will never pop the hood of my car on my own. Never ever. Like I can't. I'll watch it all day, but I'm not going to do it myself. So, out of curiosity, I guess, why do you ask? Have you seen like a YouTube video or something like that about like, oh, use this particular AI program to like do your taxes? I'm kind of
I
curious.
haven't, but in the past, I have always done our taxes. So most of my research and everything that I've learned has been from YouTube.
Gotcha.
And now with AI being on the forefront, I'm just wondering, can I use that?
Yes. So you're right. I mean, we use it all day too. I mean, you're actually using way more AI right now than you think. I'll give you an example. For your business, I'm guessing, have you guys ever gotten like a check from like one of your clients instead of like a credit card payment? I'm guessing at least once.
We have, yes.
So when you take a picture of it, right, to upload to your bank, it kind of like guesses the numbers and you just confirm whether it got like the right client name and the right date and everything, right?
Correct.
I mean that's essentially what it is. It's an AI tool like reading your check and kind of interpreting it. So funnily enough, you're actually using it way more than you think. And what do you think is easier? Would you prefer to like go to the bank, sign the check, wait in line for the teller, or just take a picture on your phone? Kind of what's easier for you?
I like waiting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course. I like saving time, so I would rather take a picture.
Exactly. Oh, and that makes perfect sense. So, for us, we use the AI tools kind of just like you mentioned. Obviously, they're very accounting specific ones for us. I guess let me ask you this. I mean, you mentioned, the time and it's very valuable to you, it seems, right? You guys run a business, you have kids. How, I mean, do you want to spend the time to like prepare your own return, kind of fumbling through it? Or would you rather like kind of just have us take care of it and then you have your time to spend on the business or spend with the kids this weekend or something like that? What would kind of be easier and better for you and what you have going on?
I would love to spend my time not messing with any of this,
Yeah.
so I would prefer your expertise.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad to hear you say that. That's why I go to the doctor as well. Like I'm never gonna like slice my own knee open to perform ACL surgery. So good to hear you say that. Yeah. So you are right. I would say this. It's great to hear that you're interested in this because it means you're taking your business seriously, and especially taxes, right? You've been watching YouTube videos. You said you read about all this cool stuff. So yes, you can take the time to go and learn it, or even kind of like you just said probably going to be a little bit better, or maybe it's better for you to just have us take care of it for you. So yeah, TaxDome is going to be the big one, and you'll love it. Every person we've had use it, they're all like, "Oh, this is so easy. Drag and drop documents, communication is seamless in there." So yeah, you'll absolutely love it. And then actually, you'll get a kick out of this since you're new coming over here. We actually have this new program that we started using. So you sent us your or your last return already, which is great. So that's we kind of know where you're at. So for this year, for tax season, or actually remind me, last year with your prepare, how long did it like take you to like gather all the documents and
Uh,
all that stuff? Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, exactly. So the reason I say that is coming over to us, we actually have this tool where with your previous return, it actually scans it and then spits out a list. You need form, 1099, you need this K1, you need that, like it tells you exactly. As opposed to, here's a checklist, go figure out what you need to bring us because I don't know your business. You know your business. That's insane, right? Like there's no way you'd be able to figure all that out. So that's actually a new tool we're using this year. So I'm glad you asked earlier. That's awesome. You're one of the first people we've actually told we're using it. So yeah, for you, kind of the biggest thing is you just mentioned you're like I don't remember my expenses from like 9 months ago. Exactly, nobody does. And honestly, if you did, you're either Rain Man or lying to me. Like, I don't know which one. So, yeah, January 1, 2024, QuickBooks, that's going to be the best way to do it. And then you can kind of just focus on making more money. Like, what would be kind of easier for you, I guess?
Well, I definitely want to make more money, so I think it's a
Yeah.
no brainer that I should rely on somebody else for this.
Yeah, and well, think about it. I agree with you. It is a no-brainer. Just your expertise is not in accounting or taxes. Totally cool. My expertise is never in, swinging a wrench or a hammer. I could never do it. I hear a nail gun is dangerous. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But exactly. So I say that just hopefully you feel more comfortable as well because, yeah, like that's what we're here for. We want to make it easy for you. So that's going to be the biggest thing is, yeah, January 1, 2024, we'll take over the accounting for you or basically start it. We'll set everything up. All you have to do is, well, I guess basically pay it because it's like $40 a month. But other than that, like we take care of everything. There'll be a few questions here and there, like what's this transaction for $8,000? And when you tell me, oh, those are our flights for our trip to the conference. Oh, great, that makes sense, right? So it'll be easy. It's going to save you a lot of time. And the one of the things we talked about earlier is, right, you want to make more money. Well, if you're saving time, you can now go out and make more money. Now the big question is, how are you going to save it? These different things here help you with that, right? Because if I ask you, was this personal or business from 9 months ago, you're not going to know. If we're doing it in real time, that's how we take advantage of that. And then last thing with your previous CPA that was, I guess, not doing a good enough job, that's why you're kind of researching and doing stuff on your own. How often were you meeting with them throughout the year? Was it like every quarter? Was it just in March, right before taxes? When?
We'd meet right before taxes.
Yep, pretty typical. And hey, you're all good. That makes sense. I'll tell you this: that ends today. The only way or the best way to make sure that we're getting every deduction, that we're minimizing your taxes, is we got to be doing it in real time. And that's one of the reasons that people like working with us is we get to work with you throughout the year. We're actually we know your business a lot more because we're meeting. So, right, instead of paying $20,000 in taxes, we're doing these different things with the accounting. We're doing different things tax wise, like we talked about, converting you guys to an S corp for 2024. Those things, as we do them in real time, are going to save you, according to your return, you're probably in the range of like $10,000 or $12,000. So all these things we're doing are going to save you time. It's going to save you taxes and money, and kind of help you reach the dreams like you were talking about. Things you want to do for the business, you want to open up a second location and all that. These are things that are going to help you ahead of time so that you can reach there sooner. And I like the smile coming across your face. That's good to see. So that's the plan going forward. For first we start with tax season, and then after that we start putting in some of the different strategies. Sound easy enough for you?
It does. So, what I'm hearing is first step, I need to get QuickBooks, and y'all will help me take it from there.
What if I told you even better? We would set it up for you. We just need like your email address basically because you're an admin, right? It's not our company, it's your company. And then we would take care of the rest, like connecting your bank and all that. All you do is basically kind of like most things now, you grant us access as an accountant. Then we can do all the stuff in QuickBooks. And then for your business bank accounts, same thing. We can just kind of see things. Oh, that's what this charges, and then we can do it and basically not have to bother you too much. Sound easy enough?
Done. That sounds so easy.